Mm. Entitlement. Mm-mm-mm. The fact of having a right to something. Mm-mm-mm. The belief that you are deserving of special privileges and special treatment. That's right, Vibers. Today we talking entitlement. And entitlement in sports goes a long way. And when I think of the word entitlement, I think of one guy. I mean, it's many, but one just comes to my mind every time I think of the word entitlement. And that is who we are talking about today. And ladies and gentlemen, his name is Aaron Bleepin Rodgers. That's right. Your quarterback for the Jets, and they are a MESS. Mess. That's right. And I'm sitting here and I'm going to tell you the truth. The truth that sports media, they don't want to tell you. Nah, they don't want to tell you the truth. That's why we here, Vibers. I'm here to tell you the truth. Let Honcho do it for you because they scared out there. And I'm going to tell you the reason why, too. But now, I'm going to tell you the real truth. It is time to bench Aaron Rodgers. I was going to say cut, but I'm going to go to bench. If it was me and it was my team and I was the Jets, I'm cutting your boy. Yeah, I said it. I'm cutting him. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's time. It's time. It's no reason for him to be in the game right now. They are 3-9. They have had a horrible start. They're blaming the defense. Aaron Rodgers is up to his old tricks again, getting coaches fired, bringing on his friends, bringing on coaches that he loves. It makes no sense whatsoever. If you was a billionaire owner, just answer me this. If you was a billionaire owner to a football team, and I came to you and I said, hey, listen, it's a 40-year-old quarterback. He won a championship in 2011. But he was the MVP in 2021. The last team he played for, kind of was trying to ease him out the door 3 years before he really wanted to go. That team that he played for also drafted their future. And he was pissed at it and tried to slow it up. You know what I mean? I think I want to stay a little longer. I want to retire, don't want to retire. Nah. If you were a billionaire owner and I came to you and I said I had a 41-year-old quarterback who's going to come play for your team. He has a diva attitude problem. He's going to miss mini camps. He's going to do what he want to do. He wants to play with his friends and he wants to get paid. You're not going to win a championship, but he's going to promise these things and it's going to look good because he was great one time, like maybe in 2011, like way back then. But don't worry about that. He's still going to be good now. It's crazy. It's crazy to believe that this man, Aaron Rodgers, who you're not going to believe this, but for 1,412 days, count those days, Vibers, 1,412 days. That is how many days Aaron Rodgers has not won a playoff game. Okay? He hasn't won a playoff game in 1,412 games. He hasn't thrown for 300 yards in 35 games. Over 35 games, this man hasn't even reached 300 yards. Okay? He is 3-9 this year. He scored single digits in 2 of those games. And you are trying to tell me he's 41 years old. He missed the start of your season. He missed the start of your season with an unexcused absence that nobody knows about. He double booked you. Are you kidding me? He got your coach fired, blamed the coach, started blaming and throwing young players under the bus like he usually does so he could bring in his friends. And this is the man you don't want to bench. This is the man that people like Chris Broussard, people like Bill Belichick, who I quote, says, maybe he'll bounce back next year. You know, maybe he'll change his circumstance and bounce back next year. This is out of control. And it's not out of control. And I don't blame the players because entitlement comes with it. If you're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it. I'm a player guy. I want players to get their money. I want players to get their respect, and I want them to get their love. If you deserve the entitlement, you get it. Steph Curry deserves all the entitlement in Golden State. He was drafted there. He made the millions of dollars billions if you want to say. He won them championships. He's the cavalier of this team. If he wants to play till he's 45, let him play. If he wants to play with his son, let him play. Whatever he want to do, let him play. But when he's no longer contributing to the team, you have to go to him and say, look, we are looking towards the future. What do you want to do here? If you still don't want to play for rings, fine. We'll have you as a novelty act. You come off the bench, you do what you do. But he deserves the right to do what he wants to do because of what he did for that team. Aaron Rodgers does not deserve the right to come to the Jets, take over the organization because of a ring that he won in 2011. And because the media, the sports media, they will tell you, oh no, it's okay. He was the MVP in 2021. Hogwash. It's all hogwash because he lost in the playoffs. He got demolished. It's all BS, bro. This is craziness that this man gets chance after chance after chance because of a championship he won in 2011. It's a shame that these championships that has been built up by sports media, because that's what it is. It's just sports media. It has nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers. Sports media, they come on here and they defend these players and they defend them because of championship rings. And I get it. It's an accomplishment, but it does not define the player. And that is the reason why LeBron James and Michael Jordan is locked in this GOAT debate because of championship rings. When in all honesty, it has nothing to do with championship rings. That is just something that is added to your resume. Michael Jordan is an icon. LeBron James is the GOAT. It's just how you have to do it. LeBron James is the GOAT because of what he did in this generation, having to change his game, having to shoot threes, having to take on teams that was built to stop him. Michael Jordan is the GOAT because he showed you the path of how to be a GOAT. He showed you the path. He did things that never been done before. Getting sneaker deals, changing the colors of your shoes, becoming a cultural icon, commercials. I want to be like Mike's songs, things like that. That's what makes you an icon. You cannot put them in a GOAT debate. Kobe Bryant is not in the GOAT debate to me because all I can say is Kobe was a great player. He was one of the best ever. He was the best killer. If Michael Jordan is the icon, LeBron James is the GOAT, and Kobe Bryant is the Mamba, and Allen Iverson is the movement. It's just how it goes. But if we have to debate rings all the time, if the media tells you rings are important, then why isn't Bill Russell the greatest of all time? 12 rings in 13 years. That is supposed to be the GOAT in the sports media world. But that's not how you do it. In the sports media world, that's how they want you to do it. That's not how we doing it over here. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the player and their resume, the story that was told about that player. That's what brings them into the echelon and Hall of Fame. Okay, Allen Iverson has no rings, but I guarantee if you ask half of the league who they looked up to when they were growing up, it was Allen Iverson. Ask LeBron, ask anybody. He's your favorite player's favorite player. He's my favorite player growing up because he was a movement. He has 0 championship rings and they treated him as such. He didn't get the same privileges that Aaron Rodgers get, choosing a team, doing what he wanted to do. No, when he was no longer able to contribute to the team, they got rid of him. When they got rid of him, he was no longer able to contribute to that team. They wanted to put him on the bench. They wanted to make him a novelty act. They wanted to get him out of the league because he felt that he deserved better. They did the same thing to Carmelo Anthony. They did the same thing to Russell Westbrook. But anybody with a championship ring always gets the benefit of the doubt, even when you are no longer able to contribute. And that is what we have to stop. Greatness should not be contained about how many championship rings you have. We should not diminish another great player because other great players have rings. It doesn't make sense because I guarantee you, half the people with championship rings, if you roll that basketball out and you go one-on-one with Tracy McGrady, he doesn't have rings, but he'll bust that ass. You go one-on-one with Carmelo Anthony, he doesn't have rings, but he'll bust that ass. Allen Iverson doesn't have rings, but he'll bust that ass. Vince Carter doesn't have rings, but he'll bust that ass. Sometimes winning the championship comes with luck. It comes with having a great team at the right time, who you're playing with, who you playing against. Is it their time? Is it their moment? Are they built to beat you? In football, do you have a great defense? Things like that. Those get you championships. Are you a together team? Are we all in one team? Is the coaching against me? Is it bad coaching? It's so much into going into a championship. We need to stop judging players on championship rings. That is something that sports media made up to divide greatness. And it's not cool. And we shouldn't stand for it. That's not how you define greatness. It's about stories, about who you love. You can't diminish my favorite player's greatness, who's Allen Iverson and LeBron James. Those are my favorite players. You can't define the players that we love and the players that you love and the teams that we love growing up. Oh man, you can't be a Mets fan. You got to be a Yankee fan because the Yankees won a ring recently. Why? I live in Queens. I was born there. My father's a Yankee. Like things like that. That happens, bro. We have to stop talking about championship rings and it defining people's legacy because it's not true. And Aaron Rodgers should be benched. Not benched, to me, cut. Okay, he came to this team and he completely ruined it. And we need to stop letting sports media let people get away with it because of one championship ring in 2011. That goes for coaches as well. That goes for coaching as well. How many times do we see coaches who has the ring get the benefit of the doubt? The team is horribly bad, Doc Rivers, and then they get a job at another team. They go there, that team is bad, they trade all the players away, they go to another team. But then you got a coach with no rings, get into a little incident, he's gone, fired. Team isn't winning championships when they're supposed to, gone, fired. I don't have to mention his name. We see the stories. They're all out there. It's all out there. And my vibers know. Real sports fans know. That's who watch this. Real sports fans, people who want the truth, they watch Yo Honcho because I give you the truth. And this is the truth. We are no longer defining athletes by their rings. And now we are seeing why. Because it's called sports player entitlement. Not everybody deserves it. A certain play in LA's entitlement is starting to run out. All right, because we getting into the novelty years. You got 2 novelty years, bruh. And then it's out. We giving you 2. Because there ain't no way the Lakers is winning a ring this year. Unless y'all make trades at the deadline. So I'm letting you know, LBJ, you're on the clock. We giving you 2 novelty years because we waiting for LaMelo, goddammit. You need to retire, go to Vegas, and draft Bryce because Bronny was a mistake. Go draft Bryce, number 1, do what you got to do. But get out of the Lakers' way so Anthony Davis could take over and we can see what he really has. And if not, we get rid of him. But it doesn't matter because we getting LaMelo and Zion and we coming to the Lakers, baby. Let's go. And I see all of y'all little sports media stealing my stuff. Talking about, oh, LaMelo wants out and LaMelo will look good in Cleveland. LaMelo look good here and there. No. The Vibers know where they heard it first. LaMelo is coming to the Lakers. I said it. Bench Aaron Rodgers. If you think I'm crazy and you love sports media and hey, you think that I'm wrong, play Aaron Rodgers. Play him. But guess what? He knows the truth because reports came out today that all little Aaron's hurt. He's hurt. What now? Guaranteed he's going to play for the rest of the season. Guaranteed. And then he's going to get a contract somewhere else next year because he's going to want out of New York. And then he's going to be somebody else's problem. And he's going to go destroy another team, turning 42 years old, chasing a dream, chasing the ring that he won in 2011. Let's get it twisted and don't. Aaron Rodgers is a novelty act, and his novelty act years are up. It's over. He should no longer be in the National Football League. He should be calling games on ESPN or on the Pat McAfee show or whatever he want to do with his friends. But he should not be taking a spot from these quarterbacks who are trying to come up, especially the black ones. And damn it, that's why I'm mad. But yo, Vibers, what's up? Sports entitlement. Let me know, man. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know. Am I crazy? Let me know in the comments. Are you a sports media guy and you love everything they say and Aaron Rodgers should start? Yeah, do whatever you want. But I'm benching him and cutting him. You let me know. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know, bro. It's the boy Yo Honcho. This is Let's Argue. Let's argue Aaron Rodgers today, baby. I love it. It's your boy Yo Honcho and we out of here. Peace.